on, Johnny, the floor is yours.
Oh, hi, mate. Cheers. Well, this is your weekly roundup. It was the BBC Radio 1 Teen Choice Award yesterday, and the award for outstanding contribution goes to Jimmy Savile. More scandal for the BBC, as someone is now saying they saw Rod Hull fisting a young bird.
You're wrong on me. You're wrong.
Remember, don't interrupt it. It's Johnny Sykes' time, man.
Huh?
Go on, Johnny, have a.
So, this week I sold my Jim Will Fix It badge on eBay. Cheers, Gary G, for picking that up. To me, Jimmy Savile was always a complete professional. I don't know if I could introduce the band properly if my cigar tasted like a kid's a-hole. Well, how's about that then? Ofsted have decided to revamp sex education for the under-16s across UK schools to include the dangers of pedophiles. They've decided to call the new lessons Gym Class.
Gym Class!
Top of the Pops was Jimmy's happy hunting ground, a bit like how X Factor is for Caroline Flack. Having seen the Jimmy Savile documentary last night, it's clear he likes a certain type of girl, the ones with the blurry faces. Anyway, enough about my dad. Let's get into it. Tonight's Pitch Talk Flop of the Week is brought to you by IHOP Restaurant on Cox Road, Westlake Village. That's IHOP on Cox. It was a weekend for footballing action, but when the last game on Match of the Day is Wigan versus Norwich, you know it's probably time to go to bed. Last week, England saw its FIFA World Ranking drop quicker than Katie Price trying to get a Jim Will Fix It badge. Seeing the Three Lions fall from 3rd to 5th. A man is suing Liverpool Football Club for £1 million over what he calls over 3 years of horror, grievous harm and time lost. It's been a rough few years for season ticket holders. Ashley Cole has been charged with misconduct by the Football Association in relation to a Twitter comment he posted about the governing body. Cole really shot himself in the foot with his latest tweet, which makes a change for the work experience, lad. Just to be clear, Ashley Cole was not calling the FA a bunch of shit. He was just repeating what he thought they called him.
I like that.
Alan Shearer could be going on to Blackburn as their caretaker manager. I hope it's manage the caretakers or Blackburn are effed. Real Madrid have already informed the Portuguese Football Federation that Cristiano Ronaldo will join their national team squad. Ronaldo will be kept under observation and will have no problem in playing on Friday after picking up a nasty shoulder injury last week from carrying the rest of the team. Cristiano said in a statement that he loves scoring goals for his country, but his favourite bit is when all the other men are hugging him. I was actually listening to Stan Collymore commenting on a Liverpool match when it struck me, sports pundits, if you want to keep your job, don't make a sexist comment during a private conversation. Simply get a celebrity girlfriend and beat the living lights out of her. Unfortunately, it was another tough week for Liverpool. This weekend, they've just been better at finding the post than the Royal Mail. What Rodgers, Laudrup and Lambert don't realise is that managing a Premier League club is like having sex with a mermaid. You should always be aiming for a top half finish. Michael Owens said last week he employs over 50 people. 49 of them work for the National Health Service. Brendan Rodgers calls Steven Gerrard off the pitch. He says, Steven, I want you to go out there and break his legs. But boss, no buts, says Rodgers. I want you to take Downing out. Alan Hansen has stated that Liverpool's Luis Suarez goes down quicker than the North Korea satellite program. However, the FA are unlikely to sanction Suarez, who went to ground in the Stoke penalty area. Personally, I think Luis Suarez's knee slide celebration is brilliant, but aren't you supposed to do it after you score a penalty? And you can't blame Gareth Bale for copying Luis's diving technique. It's simply a case of monkey see, monkey do.
Oh, deep.
Johan Cabaye could be facing a 3-match ban for headbutting Van Persie's elbow. That is if the FA rely on Howard Webb's match report. Ryan Shawcross has been called up to the England squad. He's set to feature in England versus New Zealand at Twickenham next month.
Oh, mate.
Alex Ferguson last night admitted Newcastle were robbed of a goal and insisted he was pleased it wasn't him. TV replays were inconclusive after Papi Cissé's 53rd minute header was clawed away by Manchester United keeper David De Gea. It did not cross the line. It did not go in. Not even a little bit. You're right. For Pitch Talk Flop of the Week, I'm Jonathan Sykes.